Might Donovan Mitchell be on the move? It's a perfect way to start today's installment of Chop It or Drop It. That's me making some sashimi or something. All right, here with Roz, Nick, and Perk. Take a look at the New York Post
something else today.
Kevin Durant said having 4.5 cups of coffee in 2 hours wasn't enough, so I had to up it. I was like 6.5 cups of coffee in 2 hours. Call that jazz. That's a play on "And All That Jazz" from Chicago. I'm gonna stop.
She can sing too, folks.
Yeah, right. I can't. Not well. Perk, let's start with you. Are we chopping or dropping this back page notion that Donovan Mitchell could be on the move to the Knicks? For RJ Barrett, I think is what they were talking about.
Well, we got to chop it. We got to chop it.
Okay.
I mean, look, anything other than Kyrie and KD, let's chop it. We talking about Donovan Mitchell, still a young guy that's scratching the surface in his prime, has a lot to offer. The Knicks should go all in on him. You pair him up with Jalen Brunson. Look, I'm not saying that they're going to deliver a title, but those two together can be your foundation and your culture to actually be eye candy to attract other free agents and attract other guys to say, you know what? I want to go to the Knicks. Let me force my way out of this situation.
All right, we're chopping it, Roz.
I'm going to chop it. Do you like that?
That was like a little more axe chopping.
I'm going to chop it. I like the idea of going all in for the Knicks for Donovan Mitchell, especially if somehow you can keep RJ Barrett. You have a young, talented core that I'd be down for with Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett that are not only talented and skilled on the court, but they've got a really nice group of character. And I always say, call me old-fashioned, but I think character and chemistry matters. And in my years now of covering this league, I have found that has helped.
Yeah.
And you've got a group right there. They're hungry. They're coachable. All three of them would be trending upwards. Even this season, if you look at the teams that were trending upwards, you look at the Grizzlies, you look at the Warriors, you heard a lot of conversation about their chemistry and their character and how they work together. And those teams that flamed out, those were the ones where maybe they were talented, but the lack of chemistry or character trumped all of that potential.
Nick?
I'll chop it, Malika, but I just don't know where the Knicks are going. Even if they get Donovan, he's a hell of a player. I think Tibbs would love coaching him. And as Roz said, it would have a culture of young guys who all knew exactly what they were doing. Having said that, when you look at the roster top to bottom, are they better? Sure. But are they that much closer to ultimately where they want to be? I don't see it.
All right, the Tibbs whisperer has spoken. So let's move on to the next one. I'm going to say a statement, Nick.
Perk's heard that one before. He's heard it plenty of times before.
This is what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you a statement, and you're going to tell me if you want to chop it or drop it, all right? All right. The best situation, Nick, for KD and Kyrie is to stay with the Nets next season.
Chop it, but I would chop it into pieces in Brooklyn. Because I just don't see when the culture is as broken as it has been, y'all, where it fixes itself. And I know that Perk is saying, hey, give it one more chance, see what happens. And let's be clear here. If Kevin came back, I think they could make that work. If he pulls back, it's Kyrie. I don't see how you can keep him in that situation given all the problems that arose over the last couple months of the season.
I'll chop it, but I'm going to go the other way. Because I'm going to chop it up. I feel like literally every single thing that could have gone wrong within this era of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Is that a Freudian slip there?
Ooh. but no, era. I was going there, but I see what you were doing there. Literally things you couldn't have even made up or even dreamed. Like the fact that Kevin Durant, first he comes in off of injury. Then his tenure starts with a pandemic. There's no fans, right? Then they happen to play in a state with a vaccine mandate. And whether or not you agree with Kyrie Irving's stance on it, I don't think Kyrie could have even imagined that he would have to take a stance on whether or not he was going to play half the games. Then you got James Harden, who was in and out. This was a team that was championship or bust that then was out and swept in the first round. Imagine if next season they were just normal. you would have a chance to have everybody build chemistry, start from the beginning. Any team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, you're not rebuilding. You have a chance at contending.
Okay. But you're also not normal.
Right.
You got those characters.
But what they've gone through
normal.
is so crazy. I feel like, what would it look like? We don't even know what Ben Simmons looks like.
Right. We're gonna have to see what Ben Simmons looks like. Perk, you've been chopping this with us all day, all week, all month. It feels like. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Roz, you're up on this one. Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
Quite the off-season pickup for the Celtics here. During his introductory press conference, he said that he has no problem coming off of the bench. He, quote, just wants to win. So are we chopping this or dropping this?
Well, I believe that he just wants to win, but I'll drop it. Okay. I just think, what dropping means don't talk, right? Okay, I'm dropping it.
All right, we're dropping it. We're dropping it like a mic.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.